Hello, love.
I'm sorry, I'm so late.
No, as long as you've enjoyed yourself.
I have, yes. You'll never believe it. I've not been back in the house more than
hang on a minute. Look, I know what you're like when you start telling tales. So, can I just ask you something before you start?
What?
What would you say to a few days in the Lake District starting on Wednesday?
You serious?
Of course I'm serious, yeah. There's a lovely hotel at Buttermere. I've had a word with Sally, so there's no... What?
We can't.
How do you mean we can't?
But that's where I was going to tell you. I just got back in the house and the phone went, and guess what?
You better tell me.
It was Malcolm. Stephen's dad from Canada.
Oh.
And you never guess.
No, I won't. You better tell me, love.
He's coming over. He's arriving on Wednesday. So you said we can't go away, can we? Because I promised we'd be at the airport to meet him. Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to the shop.
No, you're not going to the shop.
I am going to the shop.
You're coming to the airport with me.
I'm going to the shop.
You're not going to that shop this morning,
I am.
Look, what's Malcolm going to think if you're not there to meet him?
Look, I don't care what Malcolm thinks, so just get out the way.
You think you can't be bothered?
Yeah, be right and all. I've got other things to think about, so excuse
well,
me.
I care what he thinks. Oh, come on. Now, listen. He'll expect us both to be there to meet him. I mean, it's only what he'd do if we was landing in Canada.
Well, you're going to meet him, aren't you? What does he expect? A flipping brass band?
Oh, you're being so childish.
I'm not being childish.
Yes, you are. You're being childish. You're determined not to like Malcolm, aren't you, before you've ever met him?
I've seen enough photographs of him. Let me get past.
No, you're coming to the airport with me.
Oh, but I'm not.
Oh, you are.
No, but I'm not.
You are.
But I can't leave the shop.
But you can. Hello, Audrey.
Why are you at the airport?
We're on our way, aren't we?
You managed to persuade Alf to go with you.
Hardly persuaded, more bullied. He's out there with a face as black as thunder. Actually, that's why I've called in. You don't fancy coming with us, do you? Just for a bit of moral support. You see, I thought if Malcolm saw the two of us standing there beaming, he might notice Alf.
Well, why didn't you leave Alf at home, then?
Oh, what would that look like? I mean, me turning up without my husband.
To meet a rich Canadian widower. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Now, don't you start, please. I've got enough trouble as it is.
Well, I'm sorry, Mum, I can't come with you. Can't leave Phyllis on her own here over dinner time.
No, I suppose you're right. All right, I'll give you a full report later on.
I can't wait.
It's not funny,
No,
Gail.
it's not. Just hope Malcolm's got his story word perfect.
Yes, of course he has.
Who's she seeing off at the airport, then?
Just a friend.
Hmm.
When's he going to get here? I've got a shop to run, you know.
Can't help it if his plane's late.
Oh, sorry if you landed at wrong airport.
What?
Oh, nothing. Oh.
I wish you'd stop sighing.
Well...
Oh! I think he's there. Yes, there he is. You! Malcolm!
How you doing? You look terrific. How about a kiss? Great cup of tea, Art.
Thank you. Actually, you've got Alf to thank for that. He showed me the proper way to make a good cup of tea. I mean, I used to just toss the tea bag in a cup and hope for the best. That right, Alfie?
Yeah, well, there's not much to make it a cup of tea, is there?
Oh, there he goes, you know, too modest for his own good.
It's a neat little home you got here, Al. I'd forgotten what these little houses were like. We don't see too many of them in Canada. I guess maybe the nearest thing we got to a house like this is a wigwam.
Oh!
I guess I could get most of this place inside my basement. Isn't that right, Art?
Oh, yeah, I think you could, actually.
What size store you got, Al?
It's a shop. Well, I mean, it won't be very big by your standards.
I got 3 of them now, I'd tell you.
Yeah, she told me.
All in prime sites.
That right?
I reckon maybe in about 2 years' time, I'll just sell them all off and lie back and enjoy myself.
Great.
I mean, I worked hard for what I got. I guess maybe you don't know too much about that word over here.
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly. I work 7 days a week in that shop sometimes.
Do you know what the best day of my life was, Al?
I can't think.
When we emigrated.
Yeah, well, I should have guessed that.
Where's the bathroom?
Oh, sorry, love. Up the stairs first on the right. All right?
Yeah. You got inside toilets now. What we had on Wellington Street had the old outside drop. Would you believe it?
What does he think we are? Come on, ancient flipping Brits.
Don't behave yourself. Stop sulking.
Me behave yourself. What about you? Listen, you and him, you just jumped into each other's hand like a pair of blooming long-lost lovebirds.
Don't exaggerate.
And then you ask him to stop here. I thought he was stopping at a hotel.
I could hardly expect him to stay at a hotel. I was treated like royalty when I was over there.
You were doing him a favour, weren't you? You were at the hospital with Stephen the whole time, weren't you? He's just a tourist.
Do you know, I didn't know you could be so small-minded, so petty.
Yeah, all right. So he stays in our street. How long do you think it'll be before the local ferret finds out about you and Stephen and him? That you've got an illegitimate son as well as an illegitimate daughter?
Nobody's going to find out anything because none of us are going to blab.
You what? He's an American, isn't he? Can they keep their mouths shut about anything, or am I wrong?
He's a Canadian, actually, an adopted Canadian at that.
Yeah, you think he'd always live there the way he goes on, bragging and boasting about everything?
Come on, now, put your face
Yeah,
up.
and another thing, I know, I don't like the way he calls you Aud. Your name is Audrey.
Right, Aud. You ready to go?
Go where?
Want to see this daughter of yours. I didn't come all the way over here just to sit in my butt, you know.
Oh, right, yeah. Are you coming now?
No, Audrey. I'm going to see if the shop's still in one piece. Excuse me, Malcolm.
He's a bit touchy today, isn't he?
No, as you haven't noticed.
You really do look terrific, Aud.
So you keep saying. I shall go and get my coat.
I mean, really terrific.
Here we are.
Oh.
Aud, not more tea.
Oh, come on, it's half past since you had your last cup. Now stop your moaning.
Oh, half hour. You must be dying of thirst.
All right, I'm sorry, I forgot. When in England, you drink tea all day long.
Do you know, I sometimes get up in the middle of the night and I make myself a cup.
Yeah, so do I. Do you?
Well, don't wake me up for it. On second thought, feel free.
Now, have we got everything?
Are you not staying with us, Phyllis?
Oh, thank you very much.
Phyllis, there's a customer waiting to be served.
Oh, yeah.
She's a nice lady.
Yes, very, and she'd do anything for you, but she does tend to be a bit nosy.
Well, isn't everybody nosy in Lancashire? I thought it came with a birth certificate.
Oh, you're not wrong there.
So you're Gail, huh?
Well, I think I am, yeah.
There's a touch of Stephen there, Aud, around the eyes. Definitely, huh?
Yeah, I think there is.
Give over. You're embarrassing me.
So when are you coming out to see him?
Well, I've been giving it a lot of thought, I tell you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
My mum's never stopped talking about her trip. Have you, Mum?
Well, I did enjoy myself in the end.
She had a ball, Gail, believe me.
Did she?
So when do I get to meet Brian?
Tonight.
When tonight?
I'm going to do us a meal for the 5 of us, you know, so you can get a babysitter, can't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, bring the kids with you.
Nicky would come like a shot, I tell you, if I gave him half a chance.
Does the invitation still stand for a cup of tea?
Absolutely.
Isn't he a gentleman? There's not many like you round here, you know.
I'll bet that you have a whole team of gentlemen admirers around.
A chance would be a fine thing, but I'll tell you what, your sister knew what she was doing when she married this fella. But I can't understand how she's let him come over here on his own like this. She must be a very trusting lady.
Oh. Hello.
Hiya.
What kept you?
My Yorkshire pudding's turning awkward.
Oh, very nasty.
Yeah, where is everybody?
Just a minute, love. Get yourselves a drink.
Do you want to?
I'll have a sherry if there is one.
Where's everything?
Yeah, of course there is. I'll have a G&T, please, large.
So, where's Alpha Malcolm?
Hmm?
I said, where's Alpha Malcolm?
Oh, Malcolm wants to go to the Rovers, didn't he? So, he's such a live wire. Do you know, he's not sat still for 5 minutes, that fella.
And Alf went to keep him company.
Not exactly.
He's, got the bed in a huff, has he?
He might just as well have done, love, the way he's been behaving all day. No, I think he's gone more to keep an eye on Malcolm. Make sure nobody gets a chance to grill him. Cheers. Oh, I needed that.
Oh, Mother.
Oh, Mother, what?
Well, you know what they say. Be sure your sins will find you out.
I wish you'd shut up, Gail.
It's a really nice pub, Alf.
Yeah, it is.
That's one thing we don't have in Canada, is local pubs like this.
I'm glad to hear there's something.
Well, mind you, I can live without a pub. Canada's got so many other things going for it. I mean, it's a great place, Alf. You really feel alive out there. You know, you go through a lot of living, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but what about the winters?
The winters.
Well, it can get pretty parky, can't it?
Parky?
Cold.
Yeah, you don't notice it. You know, you expect it, you're prepared for it. If it gets too bad, you think about the summers. Now, the summers are great. Oh, that's good. I'd forgotten what real beer tasted like.
Had you?
Yeah. Yeah, I sure had. Same again.
No, I'll get them.
We got the last round.
Another pint.
Oh, no, make it a half, please.
Oh, right. Gloria.
Oh, yes, sir.
Just a pint and a half, please.
Right. Friend of yours?
Oh.
The fella you in. I thought I'd seen him before somewhere.
Oh, I don't think so, though.
Oh, pint and a half, you said?
Yes, please.
American, is he, Alf?
Oh.
Your friend?
What makes you think so?
Well, I thought I heard an American accent.
No, it's not American.
You'll be working.
Thanks.
Sorry, love, what you say? Your husband working tonight? Yes, he is. Jason's playing cricket at school.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's nice. Hello, Alf.
Ivy.
You know, it gets a bit lonely sitting in that flat on my own, especially on a nice night like tonight.
Yeah, it must do, love. Gloria, can I have a word with you?
Yes, Ivy.
See that fella sat with Alf? Do you know who he is?
No idea, hello.
What?
Well, I just thought I'd seen him before somewhere.
He sounds a bit American, doesn't he?
Hey, you know, I thought that.
Oh, well, I can't have seen him before then, because I've never been to America.
Well, I think Alf's got a cheek, keeping him to himself as he is American. I mean, I could do with spending a couple of hours with a lively Yank. He might buck my spirits up.
I'm sure I've seen him before, though. Yeah. Right. Cheerio, Alf.
Cheerio, Alf.
Bye. I know who that fella was, Ivy. Who? It's the fella with his arm round Audrey. You know, on that photograph taken of her in Niagara.
And there's more from Weatherfield tomorrow, same time, 12 midday. Well, next on Plus, the two of us, and Ashley gets his fingers burned when he snaps up a bargain.